Professional Tennis Players Association, co-founded by Novak Djokovic, calling the governing bodies of tennis a cartel. The group filing lawsuits against the ATP and WTA tours in the U.S. and UK and EU, and calling for a fair system that ensures the same protection and economic opportunities as professional athletes in other sports. Joining us now from Washington, D.C., PTPA Executive Director Ahmad Nassar. The Journal has a piece, Ahmad, that just, I don't know whether it's too simple, if it distills it down too much, but it says it's just about the grueling schedule and how long it goes and how difficult that is on everyone, the 10-month schedule. Is that it? It's usually about money. That's what I've found. What do you want?
It's all of the above. First, thank you for having me on. It's good to see you again. It really was an unprecedented series of sweeping legal actions in the U.S., UK, and EU, challenging the entire system, which certainly includes the schedule, but also includes rigging and fixing prize money illegally. It includes a global conspiracy. You mentioned the word cartel before we went into break, and that's exactly right. From the biggest tournaments to the smallest tournaments that are held on 6 continents, really across 12 different months of the year. But it includes anti-doping, onerous anti-doping regulations. Those have obviously been in the news a lot in the last few months. It includes the schedule, prize money, and really an overall rigged system that stifles innovation. And it's the kind of innovation that fans want and that other sports have seen and that have really powered tremendous growth in the rest of the sports business world over the last few decades.
Who else wants to have tournaments that are shut out right now? There's other people that have approached the tennis players, and they're not allowed. You're not allowed to do that because it's prohibited.
Yeah, it's both that. It's both any kind of innovation from the outside in, but it's also innovation from the inside, right? So right now there's a locked system and different levels of tournaments, and any tournament that wants to do more, wants to go to a different date, wants to pay more to the players, they're not allowed to do that because of this global conspiracy that rigs the entire professional tennis ecosystem.
It's a little strange because we think of tennis as being one of the models for pay between men and women being equal, given that Billie Jean sort of spearheaded that so long ago. It was unheard of back in the 70s.
It was unheard of, and they were true pioneers. But here's the dirty secret about professional tennis. Here we are 50 years later, and there's still not equal pay across the entirety of the tour. And there is at the Grand Slam level, starting with the U.S. Open and the charge that Billie Jean King led over 50 years ago. But we're still not there. And so that's precisely part of the problem that we're trying to address here, because we need to see that. It's 2025. It's been far too long.
This has, Ahmad, I don't know what we think of Novak at this point. I mean, he was very, he didn't care what people thought of him or what happened to him if he didn't take that vaccine. And in hindsight, I don't know whether he's been proven correct or whether, does this have anything to do with how he was treated in that period?
No, I can safely say no. I do think Novak is a player leader and has proven that in many different ways over the years. Part of what he wanted to do with these legal actions is also to empower the future generation of players. In fact, Nick Kyrgios gave an interview yesterday where he talked about that fact, that if this is successful, it's not really going to benefit Nick or Novak or Vasek, who is another player leader and co-founded the PTPA 5 years ago. It's really going to benefit the future generation of players and all the rest that are going to come in the future.